What is going on, the Bomb Squad? This is Don the Bomb. I am here for a very special Ringside Collectibles Black Friday / Cyber Monday / Christmas / holiday sale wrestling figure haul. I tell ya, get ready for something special. Or at least it's something special for me. So anybody that knows me very well knows I collect wrestling figures. I've been collecting wrestling figures since I was a little kid with the LJN WWF big rubber guys, no pun intended, and I haven't stopped. And as you can see behind me, it's even getting a little out of control. And my favorite place online to shop for wrestling figures is Ringside Collectibles. And every year for quite a few years, right around Thanksgiving, well actually Black Friday to be exact, they have their biggest sales of the year. And each week that goes by, the prices drop. And that's when I like to cash in. I try to play the long game, as my friend Kyle Peterson from YouTube says. The patented long game. The longer you wait, the lower the prices go. Now, once again, that can bite you in the rear end because sometimes stock will run out. And that's the chance you take with the long game. So each year I've been playing that long game. My wallet just gets killed at this time of year. But once again, behind me, I do have that addiction. It brings me joy. My collection brings me joy. Plus, that saves me from spending money on more nefarious things like, smoking, alcohol, drugs, gentlemen clubs, gambling. Well, I guess I still spend money on some of that stuff, but hey, I'll digress. But I wanted to show everybody the amount of wrestling figures that I bought, all the things that over this last month or so that I've spent. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. So a lot of things, like I said, I've been waiting to play the long game for, and it has paid off. My bank account, my wallet, my credit cards all have taken a beating, but it sure beats regular retail prices, let me tell you. So first of all, I'm going to go through the loose stuff that I have already taken out of the boxes, most of which came from the very first purchase I made on the original Black Friday Cyber Monday sale. So a lot of AEW items that I'm using for fodder. So here is Daniel Bryan in his promo gear. I'm probably going to change this into some other guy. I think this was $5. Daniel Bryan, yes. But can't beat. A lot of these AEW figures really drop down in price. So for people that are customizers or just late to the game, Ringside has deals upon deals. Here we have AEW figure Keith Lee. This is a pretty sweet figure. I actually like this better than his Mattel releases. This went down to, I believe, $2.99. He's limitless. Can't beat that. That first figure of Daniel Bryan Bryan Danielson was an AEW figure as well. We have Paige / Saraya. This one went down to about $5. Looks a lot like Michael Jackson, unfortunately. Can't unsee that once I saw it. So she went down to, I think, about $5. I already had it, but can't beat, another $5. So whatever. More AEW figures. I picked up 2 Malachi Black in his promo suit. I'll probably turn these 2 into some sort of a henchman. I'll pop off these heads and put 2 other heads on there, and they'll be, maybe the House of Black henchmen or something like that. These went down, I believe, $2.99. Gotta get a deal out there. AEW figures. And then the one that I've been waiting for about a year, it ran out of stock. I couldn't get it. eBay and whatever charged so much money for it, so I just didn't get it. But then Ringside, for whatever reason, a couple of months ago, got him back in stock. So Malachi Black in his wrestling attire. This, I believe, I picked up for about $17, I think it was. And this is a really cool figure. Can't go wrong. Very toyetic. Tattoos, face paint, gothic garb. Good stuff. AEW figure as well. One more AEW figure. This is... Oh, Oh my goodness, Daniel Garcia. Not a very toyetic guy, but with the attire that he has, they probably it's better than his plain trunks that he usually wears. So as you can see, there's stars and lightning bolts on here. So not a very, very plain Jane guy, but they did the best they could with them. And hey, nothing wrong with adding Daniel Bryant. Oh my gosh, stupid Daniel Garcia to my collection. And he does, this dance or whatever the hell it is. Whatever. So this went down to $15. I picked this up at, $15, $14.99 to be exact. Now we have a few loose WWE. This is another one that's been out for a while, but I was never able to get up my hands on. This is the Paul Bearer Target Legends Series figure. I think it was Legends Series. Or no, he's part of a regular Elite line. There was a regular and a Chase. This is the regular version when he was with The Undertaker in the early days. So this one I picked up, I believe, for around $19.99. Hell of a good figure. Oh, yes, my Undertaker, rest in peace. Believe that, playa. You don't understand what I'm getting. Couple more Ultimate Editions, which are, Mattel's versions of the best versions of those particular individuals. This one is one of the best figures of the year. Not only that, but probably the best women's figure ever made. That is Nobody is Ready for Asuka. You have the soft goods robe. Oh my goodness, just playing all the hits, checking all the boxes. Very, very toyetic. This is one of the best robes, one of the best soft goods items I've ever seen for a wrestling figure. So, very awesome. And last of the Lucy's is the Ultimate Edition L.A. Knight. Yeah! Let me talk to you. This bad boy just came out, I think, within the last couple months. And I got this one. He went down to about, I think, $21.99 when I picked this one up. So, not too bad. Soft good shirt. Has a nice vest on here. I didn't have an LA Knight before, so why not add the Ultimate? The head sculpts, the 3 head sculpts they come with are not great. So maybe I'll get his first basic, which I think had the best head sculpt. So I'll probably switch out the head sculpts and then I'll have a better LA Knight. Yeah. All right, so those are all my loose ones that I took out of the boxes. Here are the ones that are still on card. We'll start off with Main Event Series 151, Thea Hale from Chase U from NXT. I have not really watched NXT since they turned into NXT 2.0, geez, around the pandemic time. Just, it just wasn't like it used to be, like from like 2014 to 2020. So many people that were well-known individuals in the wrestling business already. But I pay attention to it somewhat, so I know who she is. So can't go wrong. Thea Hale. Hale. A couple other guys from NXT. Really not too familiar with them, but can't have one without the other. I guess these guys are kind of like a mobster type gimmick. I don't know. Italian tough guys. We have Tony D'Angelo. Hey, let me talk to you. And what is his name? Channing Stacks Lorenzo. I guess that's the sidekick guy, but hey, I think this one went down to $11.99. This one went down to, I think, $12.99. Added those to the collection. Oh, the Asuka figure, I believe, it went down to $28.99. That's when I bought her. I was playing a little bit of the long game for all these. All right. This WWE, what a Elite Series. I guess this is just the Royal Rumble Elite. Big Vader. It's time. It's Vader time. I apologize in advance for all these impersonations I'm doing, but he went down to $6.99. One of the best big man wrestlers in the history of wrestling. Can't go wrong with that. $6.99. Here's some more AEW figures. You'll see a lot of AEW figures in this. They drop down in price so significantly, and it's a shame because a lot of them are really good figures. Here is the current day Lionheart version of Chris Jericho. I think it was about a year ago when he had this getup. Try to get his go back to his roots from the mid-late 90s. Well, he's got a long way to go to get back there because I love Chris Jericho, but sometimes you just gotta hang him up while you still can. But Chris Jericho is one of the best of all time. This figure went down to $4.99. Can't beat that. Lionheart Chris Jericho, modern day Lionheart Chris Jericho. These I paid little, around full price, but I had to get them. Now they have goofy head scans, but we have the Gun Club, Ass Boys, Billy Gunn's sons, call them what you will, Colton and Austin. Very goofy face scans, but a very, very toyetic, money-themed outfits. Not too bad. These I think I paid $25 each, so it's a little more than what retail has right now, but I just like the way they look, so I usually don't pay more than retail for figures, but this was an instance where I just did. I just did. Because I probably wouldn't find them at Target or Walmart. Watch me find them at Target or Walmart very soon. Alright, you'll see these are a lot of the Ringside Collectibles AEW exclusive figures. Now AEW and Jazzwares makes very, very cool Ringside Collectible exclusive figures. The boxes are so cool. You know, I'm a loose collector 99% of the time, but these boxes that these figures come in are so cool that I almost don't want to throw them away. I will take them out of the boxes though, but I don't know if I'm going to throw these away or not. First, we'll start off with Chris Jericho Housen. Speaking of Chris Jericho, back to where he aligned briefly with, I don't want to fight it with taking this out of the box, but this went down to $6.99. Man, gotta get a deal out there. $6.99. Man, that's pretty cool for any exclusive. That's Jericho and his, let me try to, shoot, I don't have a epic fail. Forget it. Forget it. I was going to take it out of the box, but there's tape on here, and I don't want to go through all that. But $6.99 for Jericho Housen. Give me that deal all day and twice on Sunday. A guy I'm not a real fan of, but for whatever reason, Tony Khan likes him. Taz's son, Hook. He's not very good at talking or selling. He has about 5 moves, which are all Taz plexes. And he's only about 170 pounds. I mean, he's in pretty good shape, but kind of still thin. I don't know what Tony Khan sees in him, but hey, I have Hook. And I got him finally playing the long game. I think it was $19.99. Hook. Oh, can I take him out? Oh, okay, this one's good. This one has the Velcro. All right, like that. All right, you can see him in here. There's the Velcro. There's the area code 730. And there's our boy Hook in there. Pretty cool. Even though, it's Hook. It is Hook. All right. Here we have CM Punk, AEW Ringside exclusive. When he came back and was promoting ice cream bars for whatever reason. This was, geez, I don't even remember what price this was. It was under 30. So, I think it was around 25. But, hey, CM Punk. Now he's in WWE. All the Mattel figures of him are starting to come out now. This one's a really cool one. For a guy that needed a figure, an updated figure. AEW exclusive Ringside Collectibles Jeff Jarrett. Look at that cool background. Breakaway guitar. Love this figure. Soft goods, well, yeah, it's a soft goods duster. Very cool. Jeff Jarrett. And oh yeah, it's not Macho Man Randy Savage, but it is Black Machismo Jay Lethal, brother. This one was one of the first ones I also bought. This went down to $24.99 right away, and I had to pick it up. Oh yeah. Another Ringside AEW exclusive. Here's another one. Like I said, a lot of AEW Ringside Collectibles exclusives, Jazzwares. Here is Konosuke Takeshita. I always liked him better as the good guy, but he gets a lot of, he's part of the Don Callis family, gets a lot of TV time. Can I take him out of the box? See what he's all about. Oh yeah, all right. No tape. There's going to be a lot of unboxings in the near future, let me tell you that. But he has a nice duster, jacket, robe on. Can't go wrong with our boy Takeshita. This one went down to, I think, $26.99, which these are deals for these figures that are usually around $35. Here is another cool one, Switchblade Jay White. This one, it looks like the box artwork is kind of modeled after Friday the 13th movies, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, good, I can take him out too. Another cool soft goods jacket, the Switchblade. This one, it was $28.99. I didn't want stock on this one to run out, so I jumped the gun. I could have waited another couple weeks and the price would have dropped a little lower, but I didn't want to take the chance of missing out because I really did want this figure. Oh, I don't want to break. Anyway, oh, I put it in backwards. That's all right. I'm going to unbox it anyway. All right, continuing on with another AEW Jazzwares Ringside Collectibles exclusive, my girl, Toni Storm. She has since gone back to her regular rocker gimmick and then seems to have lost her memory of ever being Timeless Toni Storm. This one is an awesome black and white figure, except for the red lipstick, of course, but this is checking all the boxes and playing all the hits. Off to the races, and we're cooking with gas. This is an awesome figure. I'm hoping Jazzwares comes out with a colorized version of this, because that would be kind of sucky if I only had just a black and white. But the box art is cool, going back to like the 30s and 40s look. Awesome, awesome. Timeless Toni Storm. All right. Big rubber guy. This is Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Oh! This is the Chase variant. And a lot of these big rubber guys are on, these are regularly $50 when big rubber guys, Major Benny's, whatever, first puts them on pre-order for around $50, $55. This was under, I think this is around $35 when I picked it up. So, gotta get a deal out there. Ho! Tough guy. All right, continuing on. Here's another Ultimate Edition. This one, Seth Rollins has a cool, like, fiery, flamey gimmick. The only bad thing about this figure, it doesn't have the chest hair or his back of his neck tattoo. Don't know why they missed that. You think for the higher price point they would include all that stuff, but I guess I'm going to display him with the shirt on anyway, so it's not going to matter. But couldn't pass this up for $26.99. It was in the damaged box area of Ringside Collectibles, but the box really isn't damaged. I'm going to take him out anyway, but $26.99 for a new Ultimate Edition that just came out. I believe this is a Amazon exclusive, but Ringside does have them, or at least did have them at the time I got this. So, all right, we continue on. This one is Storm Collectibles El Desperado. Storm Collectibles, I wish, did more wrestling figures because they do a very good job. Now, it's hard to see with all this plastic stuff inside, but I'm going to take them out anyway. Very toyetic, face paint, mask, looks like Pentagon Jr. / Penta El Cero Mero, whatever you want to call him. I think there's soft goods pants on here. There was also a cool Chase variant that was black with gold. That was cool, but this went down to, I think, $24.99 when I played a super long game on this. I knew I was going to add it to my collection because it was just so toyetic and so cool. I like Penta. I'm vaguely familiar with El Desperado, but he looks awesome. Look at that guy. Now, if that's not toyetic, I don't know what is. The only thing about Storm Collectibles is when you're scaling with the Jazzwares and the Mattel is they're a little more bulkier, a little more muscular, but there's what is that guy's name? Suzuki. That was cool, and I also have a couple Jushin Thunder Ligers that are those are two of my favorite figures in my collection. This one I can understand will be another favorite of mine. All right, moving right along. This right here went to super deep discount, $14.99 for this early Ring of Honor AEW Jazzwares Vault exclusive that Ringside Collectibles had. This went down to $14.99. It has the Young Bucks in their early look from Ring of Honor. Oh gosh, how many boxes do I have to take out? I already started the process, so let's see how much of a pain this is. Oh, okay, not much of a pain. I think I might have already removed the tape, but I don't know how many pairs of Young Bucks I have. I think it's like 5 now. I don't know why I need so many Young Bucks, but $14.99, gotta get a deal. Can't pass that up. I believe they're still on Ringside at that same price. Young Bucks. And last but not least, $29.99. 3 Faces of Foley. WWE, Mattel. I believe this is a Ringside. Another Ringside exclusive. Averages out to $10 a figure. And I believe I don't even have a Dude Love or a Cactus Jack in my collection as far as Mattel goes. So, and then I'll just sell my old Mankind and replace it with this one. So, $30. So even though I spent a lot of money on these Cyber Monday, Black Friday, Ringside Collectibles sales, but I saved a lot of money because I was going to buy most of these anyway. So sometimes playing the long game pays off. Just got to know when to strike. There were a lot of figures I did buy, and then the week later they went down a couple bucks. But hey, yeah, it's better to buy now when the sales start instead of waiting too long to when then the stock goes bye-bye, and then you're stuck paying a super amount of money on eBay and stuff like that. So there you go. There's my Ringside Collectibles Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Holiday, Christmas sales, wrestling figure haul. I hope you all enjoy this. And remember, the Bomb Squad. And if you're not a member of the Bomb Squad already, what are we waiting for? What are we doing? Subscribe and become a The Bomb Squad member. That was a lot to say. But I have a lot of reworking of my shelves to do with all these additions now. So that's going to take about a day or two. So, woe is me. Woe is me. But remember, Bomb Squad, all that glitter isn't gold. Don the Bomb. Until the next one, have a good night, everybody. R.I.P. Bray Wyatt. Oh, baby. What is going on here?